Welcome to the Narcissism Freedom channel, where we empower survivors of narcissistic abuse to reclaim their lives, their peace, and their power. If you are new here, you are in the right place. And if you're returning, welcome back. Today's message is for anyone who has ever carried someone else's toxicity, someone else's anger, someone else's blame. It's about a return to sender message, a way to release everything that was never yours to carry and send it back to its rightful source. Have you ever felt exhausted by someone else's cruelty, manipulation, or emotional games? Have you ever been haunted by feelings that you weren't responsible for, yet somehow felt like they were your burden to bear? That's the hallmark of narcissistic abuse. Narcissists have mastered the art of projecting their own flaws, insecurities, and guilt onto others. Their manipulations are designed to confuse, control, and destabilize you. And often, without even realizing it, we absorb that energy. We absorb their shame, their blame, their cruelty, and we carry it as if it belonged to us. But today, that changes. Today, you take a stand. Today, you reclaim your energy, your peace, and your power. Imagine a message, a declaration, that allows you to return all of their negativity, their toxicity, their emotional debris to the source where it truly belongs. This is not about revenge or bitterness. It is not about causing harm. It is about protection, liberation, and clarity. When a narcissist tries to hurt you, when they provoke, gaslight, or manipulate, you do not need to internalize it. You have the power to recognize that their actions, their words, their cruelty are theirs alone. And you have the power to return it to them mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. This is your return to sender message. Say it in your mind, say it out loud, write it down, or visualize it. I will not carry what is not mine. Your anger, your blame, your cruelty is yours alone. I release it back to you. I claim my peace. I claim my freedom. Let this be a conscious, deliberate act of reclaiming your energy. As you say these words, picture the negativity leaving your body, your mind, your spirit. Feel it move away from you and return to its origin. With every exhale, let go of resentment, guilt, and pain that were never yours to hold. Allow yourself to breathe fully, knowing that you are reclaiming what belongs to you, your peace, your clarity, your joy. When you practice this regularly, you will notice a shift. The anxiety that once lingered fades. The resentment that weighed heavily on your heart begins to lift. You start to see clearly that your value, your self-worth, and your boundaries are not negotiable. You are not responsible for their emotions, their reactions, or their chaos. Your energy is sacred, and it deserves protection. When you consistently return what is not yours, you are not only protecting yourself, but you are also setting a spiritual boundary. You are sending a clear signal that you will no longer be a container for their toxicity. It is essential to understand that this practice is deeply spiritual as well as practical. The concept of returning energy to its source appears in many spiritual traditions. In some philosophies, it is called karmic release, allowing the universe to restore balance. In others, it is seen as a form of energetic cleansing, removing what does not belong, and allowing the rightful owner to reclaim it. When you engage in this practice, you are not simply protecting yourself. You are aligning with a higher truth that everything has its proper place. You are restoring balance, peace, and order to your own life. As you continue to reclaim your energy, you may notice that narcissists react in certain predictable ways. They may try harder to provoke you. They may escalate their manipulation or attempt to draw you back into their chaos. This is a natural reaction because when someone finally refuses to absorb their toxicity, it disrupts their patterns of control. But you do not need to respond with anger or defensiveness. You do not need to engage. Simply return their energy, maintain your boundaries, and allow them to remain in their own unresolved turmoil. Your responsibility is to yourself, not to them. It is also important to recognize the emotional liberation that comes from this practice. Many survivors of narcissistic abuse carry unacknowledged pain for years. We carry guilt, shame, fear, and confusion that were unfairly placed upon us. But when you actively return what is not yours, you release these emotions. You send them back to the source where they belong. You free yourself to feel light, to breathe deeply, to love yourself fully. Over time, this builds a sense of empowerment that cannot be shaken by the manipulations of others. You begin to live your life on your terms, unburdened by the toxicity of the past. Now, let's practice together. Repeat this silently or aloud. I release all anger, blame, and cruelty that is not mine. I return it to its source. I claim my peace, my power, and my freedom. I am whole. I am free. I am protected. Feel these words resonate within your body, your mind, your spirit. Let the energy shift inside of you. Let your heart open to calm and clarity. Let your soul feel the liberation that comes from returning what never belonged to you. Remember, sending their energy back doesn't make you cruel. It makes you whole. It is a tool of self-love, a practice of emotional and spiritual freedom, and a declaration of your boundaries. You have endured enough. You have survived, and now it is time to thrive. Stand tall, knowing that every ounce of strength within you is a shield against manipulation, abuse, and negativity. You are not defined by their actions. You are defined by your courage, your resilience, and your commitment to your own peace. If this message resonated with you, please like this video to support other survivors. Subscribe to Narcissism Freedom for ongoing guidance and empowerment, and comment below with your own return to sender affirmations. Share this practice with someone who needs it. Reclaim your peace, protect your energy, and know this: you are stronger than their toxicity, more powerful than their manipulations, and more radiant than any shadow they try to cast on you.